Tap your neighbor, say, the month of August is the month that we're better together. It's not just the month of August, but there's a strange grace coming over this house in the month of August. And then from that time henceforth, you will record testimonies. A lot of people will be engaged in August. A lot of people will pick up the date of their wedding in August. A lot of people that were ready but they didn't have the finance, the Lord will bring the finance. Blessed is the man who does not listen to the advice of the other side. If you do, you won't be blessed. There are two systems. You must know this. So there is a financial system, there is a marital system, there's a way God does what he does. If you follow it, it has nothing to do with law of Moses. It has a lot to do with blessing. The moment you step out of the rails of what God says to do in covenant, you're in trouble. Don't pick principles from people because they speak good English. It's just a language. That doesn't make them intelligent. Probably their first language. Some of them have gifts to pick language. That doesn't make them smart upstairs. At the same time, they may not be part of your kingdom. The truth is, when it comes to marriage, you need to follow the manual. When two people fight in a marriage situation, or they have differences all the time, two people don't fight themselves. What one of them fights, or the two of them fight, is the will of God. The closest experience that God could give to you, that is closest to heaven, on this side of heaven, is marriage. But the closest experience to hell, on this side of heaven, is marriage. That is why you cannot coordinate it the way you want, because it can be hell. If you don't know where you're going yet as a young man, how do you know the kind of wife to marry? How? A young lady, somebody says, I want to marry you. Of course, you already know that in Kuza. Nobody can tell you, you're my wife, kneel down. If anybody tells you that, I've given you the permission 5 years ago, slap him. In fact, if you slap him, and I'm not kidding, if you slap him, you are fair. Because the Bible says, suffer not a witch to live. You only slapped. You should kill. That's a witch. A witch is someone that manipulates. Oh, how are you? The Lord said, you're my wife. You too, you say, oh, musicality. The Lord said, I'm not. Nonsense. Don't let anybody do that to you here. The best, apart from paying your tithe and sowing into the work of God, the next person before the poor is your wife, your spouse. If you sow into your spouse's life, just try. Try today. It might not even be money. Just do something to make him happy so that you keep a unity of peace in the home, that God can reign. It's more than 3 days or night, the result you get. Because you are creating an atmosphere for the Holy Ghost to be able to dwell in your home. That marriage is your worship to God.